Good morning, everyone, from the Walt Disney World Resort, specifically the All-Star Movies Resort. That's where Samantha and I are staying on this vacation, and today is our last day. But before we left, I wanted to give you a resort tour. Alright, so the All-Star Resorts, there's actually three of them. You got the All-Star Movies, the All-Star Sports, and the All-Star Music Resorts. Now these resorts are the most budget friendly, and for those who typically do not spend a lot of time in the resorts, this is a good option. And even if you do decide that you would like to spend some time in the resort to, I don't know, go swimming, walk around, these resorts also offer swimming pools and nice sidewalks and walkways to where you can walk around. This is the front of the resort, and you can see all the lettering there. All-Star followed by Movies, and of course if you were staying at All-Star Sports or Music, the last word would be changed. But anyways, these letters are huge. In the early morning and at night they're lit up, as you can tell, and it looks very, very, very beautiful when it's all lit up. And also this is a good spot for Disney transportation. So if you stay at one of these resorts, you're going to go out front, you're going to catch one of the free Disney buses that'll take you to just about any location you want to go. Theme parks, Disney Springs, and the water parks. Okay, now that we've covered all of the outside, let's walk into the lobby and show you guys what the All-Star Movies lobby looks like. How the doors come off the hinge. So here is the main lobby. This is going to be just about the same at any of the All-Stars you go to. There's your concierge desk where you can check in, ask questions. Oh, and look, I'm playing one of my favorite baseball movies, The Sandlot. Oh, Squints, you're the man. What a nice little seating area as you were waiting. You and the kiddos could watch a movie. The movies do change, obviously. I'm really excited to see The Sandlot playing. That makes my morning. In each resort of the All-Stars, you will have a stand that has the park hours on them. So make sure to check those out, as they have been changing pretty often here recently as we're trying to get back to post-pandemic crowds. And then there will be a restroom. And if you need to make some phone calls, you've got telephones. You've got a place to buy your prepaid phone cards. And if for some reason you need a SIM card, they've got you covered. Each resort will have a gift shop. It will be filled with merchandise, food, snacks, magic bands, basically anything you need, water, all kinds of stuff, medical supplies, band-aids, Tylenol, stuff like that. But since I can't go in here right yet, this is what it looks like. It's just basically your run-of-the-mill retail shopping. And also, if you happen to do, I'm going to see if I can zoom in, if you happen to do a will call for some merchandise that you leave somewhere else, have it shipped to your resort, this is the location that you would pick it up here. It would be the same in both of the other All-Star resorts, and most likely the same in every resort you go to. So just make sure you look for the will call package pickup location, or ask a cast member where it would be located in the resort that you're at if you're expecting to pick up a package. Also, each location has its own food court. They are definitely recommending that you mobile order ahead of time. So looking at that, and then the arcade. It is also still closed. But anyways, this is where you and your kiddos can go drop some coin and have some good time. And then also you've got your souvenir ID tag, fuel rods, which is located everywhere, and a Chase ATM if you need to pull some cash out. Each resort has its pool. This one has two. This is the main pool, the Fantasia pool. I'm trying to get into a location where I can actually see this a little bit better. I can't go in there yet because it is not quite open. The pools do have operating hours that you will need to check. For instance, this location has pool hours of 10 a.m. and 11 p.m. and I think that is the same with the other swimming pool at this location, but I'll show you that later. But anyways, this is the larger pool at this resort, the Fantasia pool. As you can see, Mickey standing atop the cliff there, shooting out water and everybody swimming in the pool. Lifeguards are always on duty here, multiple in some cases, and they do offer towels and towel returns, plenty of seating, and plenty of shade for those hot Florida days. And right across from the big Fantasia pool, you also have a youngster's pool as well. Little bitty small shallow pool areas so that your young one can swim about. Okay, for all you guests that come here and need laundry service done, there is also a laundry area. Sometimes this is necessary, especially for those extended stays, or if something may happen and you need to get your favorite shirt or shorts or dress or whatever clothing you have clean. Now you can also buy detergent if you happen to forget yours at home. So there's a detergent machine right there, and also your washer and your dryers. And if you're at the pool area and want to not go into the lobby area, you've also got access to sodas and snacks as well. Okay, so I've made a little bitty loop around the Fantasia pool and we're walking back towards the lobby area. I just wanted to show you that not only is the food court nestled right here, convenient to most everyone at this resort, you also have the Silver Screen Spirits, a nice place for you adults to come over here and get you a drink, and young adults to come over here and get yourself a non-alcoholic specialty drink. So one thing I failed to mention about the food court in this location, and each location will be different. For the most part, they have your regular run-of-the-mill food, burgers, fries, things like that. But some resorts may also have specialty food that you can get there. As you can see, the food court is now open. People are in there getting their morning breakfast before they head off for a long day in a magical park. Alright everyone, so now we have covered the bus transportation location, the lobby, the food court, the main pool, and the bar area. We are going to start looking at the actual resort rooms. So the one closest to the lobby is the Toy Story section of the resort. And let's head over there so I can show y'all a better view of the Toy Story rooms. Oh, and I didn't know this was here. There's also a nice little playground for your young ones to mess about with. Let's walk over here and see what this is. Now this is located behind the little kids swimming area, in case you're wondering, nestled right between that and Toy Story Land. And man, how I would love to be a little kid and come play on this jungle gym. Oh, look at that. You've got your sand on both sides, and then this little area that I'm standing on here is just that squishy, foamy, rubber kind of feeling thing. I don't know. And there you go. So this area is for children ages 5 to 12. Obviously, I do not fit in that category, so I will not make a fool of myself and try to go down the slide this early in the morning or any other time. And nice little park benches for mom and dad, or big brother, big sister, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, whoever's watching the kids to sit on. Alright, so let's make our way back to Toy Story Land. The real spot. We will get back to that as we exit Toy Story, but that is basically a place to go sit and eat, I think. Alright, so here is the Toy Story section of the resort. All decked out, obviously, to make yourself look like you are a small toy, and everything is large. You've got nice little ping pong tables, bucket of soldiers, my personal favorite, RC, of which you can sit in and have that magical photo. Hey RC. Now these are preferred rooms, obviously, because they're closest to the building, closest to the pool, closest to bus transportation. But like I said earlier, we will time ourselves from the lobby area to the back just to kind of show you there's really not much difference in walk. So if you want to save a few bucks, that's the way to do it. Now we have entered Andy's room. As you can see here, we've got alphabet and number blocks. I think these are just all alphabet blocks. A massive Buzz statue that flanks one side of the resort, and his good pal Woody on the other side. And of course, he's sitting down, otherwise he would be massively tall. His sweetheart Bo Peep, and another favorite of mine, Rex. Rex is hilarious. So then there's also a little nice checkers area here that you can have fun with the other side of Andy's room, because he does need another wall. More alphabet blocks. Look at that, it spells out Woody. Oh, and since I walked from behind on the other one spells out Buzz. And if you notice, at the top of each resort, you've got the soldiers that came out of that bucket, making their way all the way around. So these resorts can be large and can be confusing at times because there's so many areas to walk in. But they offer directories, giving you a map location of each of your resorts, as well as running trails if that's what you're into, and the locations right there. So as you can tell, we are here, which is the lobby area. The Fantasia pool is right here beside me. We've already visited the Toy Story area. Next, we're going to just make a big circle and get back to the lobby. We're going to go to the Fantasia area, which is located on both sides of this Fantasia pool. So each Fantasia building is different. The left side, well, they all start off like that, where you've got your Fantasia book opened on the end, and then the outside theming is a bit different. Here we've got all of the toys, the toy statues flanking the outside of the building. We're going to come up on a Jack-in-the-Box and then a ballerina as well. Oh, that poor toy soldier has lost a leg. Unfortunate. But here is the massive, creepy Jack-in-the-Box. Look at that smile. A smile only a mother could like. And here we go. Like I said earlier, a ballerina and more toy soldiers. And this is the Fantasia hotels are smack dab center of the movie's resort. As a matter of fact, I'm at the very end of the rooms at this moment. As you can tell how close it is to the lobby as well. Bus transportation and the Fantasia pool. So if being close to everything, this may be a room option for you. And the Fantasia portion of this resort also offers you a good photo opportunity with Daisy and Donald in their Fantasia getup. Hey Daisy, hey Donald. I don't know what Donald's trying to tell Daisy, but she doesn't quite seem impressed at the moment. Better luck next time, Donald. Okay, now we're entering the back portion of the resort. This is actually the building that we're staying in, and that's Herbie the Love Bug. And it also has two sets of buildings, one on the left side and one on the right side. And let me run you through some of the decor they've got here. Of course, you know Herbie the Love Bug is just an old Volkswagen Beetle who basically has a mind of its own. Now, I will admit that I don't know much about the Love Bug. I've seen bits and pieces of the movies, nothing all the way through, especially the Lindsay Lohan one. I may get blasted for that, but it is what it is. Maybe when I get home I will turn D+ on and have a go. That way I can really enjoy the setting for the rooms that we're staying in. So anyways, each room is flanked by tools, wrenches, screwdrivers, and a section of a massive Volkswagen Beetle named Herbie. So the left side's got the boot of the Volkswagen, as you can see there, with racing number 53 on it. And if you will pan over to the right side of the buildings, you have the front. So with the Volkswagen having its boot or trunk at the front, I guess this would be the boot and this would not be. I'm not sure, but either way, that's the tail end of the Volkswagen, and this is the front end of Herbie the Love Bug. Now, also dead center, and to me, which is probably one of the coolest parts of this resort, is an actual Volkswagen. A fantastic photo opportunity if you like these movies, if you're a fan of these movies, or you just want to add some more Disney magic to your photo album. But definitely a great spot to take photo, trophy and all. You can also put yourself in the winner circle with none other than Herbie the Love Bug. And all around the little garden area, you have white wall tires. Alright, so that is the Love Bug section of this park. We are going to continue to walk around clockwise through Fantasia because there are more resorts. And plus, I didn't even kind of show you what the right side of the Fantasia buildings look like, and I will get to that now as we leave Herbie the Love Bug rooms and start headed back towards Fantasia and the other rooms as we make our way back to the lobby so that I can time myself back to our resort, which I just left. So this side of the Fantasia rooms is flanked with basically what I think of when I think of Fantasia. That is brooms and mops and stuff, carrying their own water, doing the things that Mickey was supposed to be doing. And just to let you guys, just to let everybody know, I am also not a big fan of Fantasia as well. I just can't get into it. I like the animation, I like the art, I like everything about it. I just really don't care for the movie itself. But anyways, here's Mickey's sorcerer hat that you can actually walk through to go into an alleyway to the rooms. See if I can back up here and get a better photo of this for you. So there you go, a massive Mickey's sorcerer hat right out front of your hotel room. Alright, the next location here we've got, this is the 101 Dalmatians buildings. As you can tell, I don't know if there's 101 Dalmatians plastered on the side of these buildings. I'm not going to stand here and count. But anyways, you've also got fire hydrants that you can walk through to get to the second floor of your rooms. There's Cruella in her car and her goons that she's following as she is chasing all of these Dalmatians. Now there's also bones located on the walk path to make it that much more themed. Actually, I think it says Canine Crunchies. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's there. 101 Dalmatians location offers you a fantastic photo opportunity to put yourself in the TV and have one of the Dalmatians watching you. So if you want to do something funny, you definitely can. Alright, let's walk on and head over to a childhood favorite live action movie of mine, The Mighty Ducks. And we're headed to the Duck Pond Pool. So this pool area is obviously hockey themed. I don't think I can get in there. This pool also has pool hours as well, 10 to 11, just like the other pool. The doors are locked, so that is good. But much smaller pool than the Fantasia pool. Also, you've got your restroom so that you do not have to go back to your room. Daisy and Donald's, and it's all locker room themed out like hockey. Pretty neat. And for the people staying on this side of the resort, there's also guest laundry area for you as well, so you don't have to walk over towards Toy Story part of the park. Save you some steps. So this is the Mighty Ducks pool area. This is the one that we frequent when we stay here. It is just a little bit less crowded during most days. It will get crowded in the evening time, but it also has plenty of seating, canopy shading, or umbrella shading, and it's themed with Goofy trying to be a goalie. We'll zoom in here. There's the old goof right there. Goalie Goofy. Also, there is sunflowers, oh my god. Also, there's snowflakes etched into the concrete here to make it look more like an ice rink. And if you can tell in the center, that is center ice of a hockey arena. So that's where the puck drops, right there. So it's all themed out for your hockey enthusiast. And then right behind me here is a massive Mighty Ducks mask. Now how cool is this? And then the resorts also just have hockey pucks and hockey sticks that go around the outside of the rooms, as well as silhouettes of spectators and fans on the top. And in the stairwells you have nets that you walk through as you walk up to your different levels of floors. Let me just go ahead and finish walking around the swimming pool. Then I'm gonna head back to the lobby area. I'm probably gonna go to the bus transportation because that's the most important thing here, is how long will it take you to get from your room to bus transportation. So I'm going to time myself from there. Okay everybody, as you can tell, I am right across from Disney bus transportation here at the All-Star Movies Resort. I have got my nice timer here. I'm going to time myself as I walk from this location back to our resort room. Now I'm not going to go through the lobby area because masks are still required and I do not want to put my mask on, but there is a bypass to it. You can just walk right through the drop-off point and go back to the area that I need to go to. All right, so let's start. And it took me 4 minutes, 4 seconds, almost 4 minutes and 5 seconds to get here at a regular pace of walk. So if you're worried that being in the back is too far of a walk, it really isn't. If you're able and want to walk that, it takes you less than 5 minutes to get to the front. Alright, so friends, that ends the All-Star Movies Resort Tour. I hope you found this video to be informational in when you come to choosing the All-Star Movies Resort. Now, keep in mind, all of the resorts are different, especially all of the All-Star resorts. Each one is themed completely different. Each all are about the same price. You can catch them with special rates at times. But this is the most budget-friendly resorts Disney has to offer, and really, they're accommodating. I really like staying. We normally stay at the All-Stars. We have stayed at some moderates, and we have stayed at the Deluxe before, but we tend to stay at the All-Star resorts because mainly we don't spend much time in the resort other than to sleep, shower, and maybe an occasional rest. But anyways, guys, this is the end of the resort tour. I'm glad you followed along. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you're alerted for each one of our videos. Now, it's time for me to go inside, change because I am sweating like crazy, and head over to Magic Kingdom. Bye-bye.
It smells really good. I've been eyeing this Cockamore float since it came out, basically. Oh, look, right here. Look.